Mark Clements with NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune over at Catholic High with our Baton Rouge area Field Athlete of the Year, Ross Quinlan. And Ross, obviously a big year for you. You broke some school records. Just before we get into that, let's just sum up how your year was and just kind of going through it with your team.
Excuse me. Year went very well, very, very well. To start out, I mean, for me in particular, I know it was hard at first. I was kind of at a plateau at the beginning of the season. Couldn't really break the upper 160s for the first couple meets. After that, ended up going to Bay St. Louis to the brothers meet over there. Big, PR through I think 171, 172. Very excited from there. Everything kept going on, getting better and better to where I finished at 178.10. And then the team as a whole, I mean, kind of the same. I mean, I know we started out very well and just kept improving throughout the year. We had a lot of young guys that became seasoned and just really matured over the year, and it helped us out a lot at state.
And then you mentioned getting past that plateau, finished first in discus at state, second in shot put. What'd you kind of do to get past and break through that little barrier you were hitting early in the year?
I mean, I think some of it had to do with technical things in my turn. A lot of help with coaching from Coach Hood and from Coach Cody Muse, who really helped me, speed up my turn and get that extra torque and finish on my throw that I think really helped. So I think that has a lot to do with it, and I think some of it is just mindset. Like once you do it the first time, you can kind of do it. I mean, once it's done that first time, you're able to try. You're like, you can do it, and after that, it keeps going. Yeah.
When did you first start doing these throwing events?
I first started discus actually in 8th grade, and then after that, I came to Catholic, and I started shot put actually. I touched on it a little bit last year, but this year was my first year to actually competitively throw shot put, and I'm very, very happy with the outcome of this one year. Ended up coming out second in state, so just really excited about that.
And you mentioned a couple of coaches, Coach Hood and Coach Muse. Are there any I guess, who are the guys you kind of credit with your success? I mean, these sports you don't really start until you're like you said 8th, 9th grade, and then shot put not until last year. Just what do you kind of credit this building up to?
Definitely Coach Boudreaux and Coach Hood. I mean, Coach Boudreaux is just an inspirational coach. Anybody that's talked to him or been coached by him knows what I'm talking about. He just has a way with words, and you almost feel bad to let him down whenever you're competing. Like you want to, like you want to throw your best for him. And that was a lot to do with it. Coach Hood and Coach Cody worked with me, I mean, every day. They were there helping me along the way. And then I also have to give credit to my teammate, Nigel Despinas, who's a sophomore going into his junior year. And he helped push me and just gave me the extra tips. Because, I mean, it was really just me and him once we got into district and all. And we were kind of coaching each other for a lot of it. So definitely, I mean, a lot of people to be thankful for.
Yeah. And you told me you're going to LSU next year. Hoping to walk on there. I guess what are sort of your goals for next year, the next 2 or 3 years on the line?
I mean, in discus, I'd like to probably throw 150s, 160s once I get there into my freshman year. Usually you try to aim for whatever your PR was, and that kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure what Coach Yosh is gonna ask of me from other events and that kind of thing. I know he had kind of wanted me to try some other stuff, so I guess we'll have to figure that out once I get there. But looking forward to it.
And you said your 178.10 was a new school record at Catholic High?
It was, yeah. Broke the previous one, I believe, like 172 or 173.
So what does that mean to you to kind of leave your mark on the school and not kind of have, at least for now, a lasting legacy sort of at the school?
It was a very big deal. I know, when I came to Catholic High, my dad actually competed in discus while he was here, and he was on the all-time list. And I ended up breaking his record. I think it was like 152. I broke his record my sophomore year. So, and I always had that goal by the end of my senior year to break the school record. And it was that little far thing. It was almost like a dream for me. And when it happened, midway through the season, I was like, wow, I can step this up and really set the bar that much higher. And that's really what I aim to do. So.
Well, it left your mark at Catholic High, so hopefully we'll see that down the line at LSU. So for the Baton Rouge area Field Athlete of the Year at Catholic High, Ross Quinlan, I'm Mark Clements, NOLA.com, Times-Picayune.